What if I told you there's a credit card that can earn you up to 90,000 points with no annual fee, and those points can unlock everything from international business class flights to luxury hotel stays? The card that I'm referring to is the Chase Inc. Business Cash Credit Card. Right now, the Inc. Cash is offering one of the best bonuses we've seen: 90,000 Chase Ultimate Rewards points after you hit the minimum spend. Normally, this card sits at 75,000 points, so the current offer is even sweeter. Chase markets this as a $900 cashback bonus, but in this video, I'm going to show you why the sign-up bonus can actually be worth so much more and why it's one of my absolute favorite business cards on the market. Stick around until the end because I'll show you how to take the rewards from this $0 annual fee card and turn them into travel worth thousands of dollars. If you're new here, my name's Mary and I teach you how to maximize your points, miles, and money so that you can travel the world for nearly free. So let's get into it. So like I said, Chase advertises the sign-up bonus on the Inc. Business Cash Credit Card as a $900 cashback bonus. So although it's marketed as a $900 reward, the sign-up bonus that is actually deposited into your account after you meet the spending requirement comes in the form of Chase Ultimate Rewards points, which would give you 90,000 points. And if you choose to do so, then you can redeem your points at 1 cent per point by cashing them out as a statement credit, which would give you $900. But you can also get way more value out of the points than that if you also hold a premium Chase card like the Sapphire Preferred, Sapphire Reserve, Inc. Business Preferred, or Sapphire Business Credit Card, because you can combine points between Chase credit cards. That opens the door to Chase's airline and hotel transfer partners because the premium credit cards allow you to transfer your points to travel partners. So you can see how suddenly those 90,000 points aren't just worth $900. They can easily stretch to $1,500 or more in travel value when used strategically. And what makes this card so compelling is that it has a $0 annual fee. That means that you don't have to worry about justifying the cost every year. It's a keeper card that you can just hold long term without it ever costing you money. The ability to earn up to 90,000 transferable points on a no annual fee card is pretty awesome and an opportunity worth taking advantage of. And even if you're watching this video when the card is at its normal 75,000 points bonus, that is still well worth it. So let's dive into the details of this card so that you can really see how valuable it is, and then you can make your own assessment of whether or not it deserves a spot in your wallet. Let's start with the earning structure because that's where the Inc. Cash Card really shines. You get 5x points at office supply stores like Staples, Office Max, and Office Depot, and you also get 5x on internet, cable, and phone services. These 5x points are up to a cap of $25,000 in spend per year. So if you max that out, then you're looking at 125,000 points from those categories alone. And don't forget, office supply stores sell a lot more than just printer paper. You'll find electronics, software, even gift cards. That's how a lot of business owners and travel hackers get creative and rack up a bunch of points. You also get 2x points at gas stations and restaurants, also capped at $25,000 in spend per year. And finally, you get 1x points everywhere else. For a no annual fee card, that's really strong. If you're maxing out that 5x category, you could have enough for a round-trip business class flight to Europe or 3 to 5 nights at a luxury Hyatt hotel just from your office and internet expenses. I personally love this card. The 5x category on a no annual fee card is such a game changer. Most cards that give you 5x points come with an annual fee, so the fact that this one doesn't makes it a true keeper card. And other cards that offer 5x points usually only offer these in categories where it can be challenging to max out that spend in order to really earn a bunch of points. And on top of that, Chase has been adding even more perks. Right now, the Inc. Cash also gives you $20 in Instacart credits every single month. That's up to $240 a year, completely offsetting grocery delivery costs and allowing you to get some free food each month. If you're interested in signing up for the Inc. Cash Card or one of Chase's other premium credit cards, then you can check out links for those cards in the description. So think about it. You're getting 5x points in some of the most lucrative categories, plus free Instacart credits and pay no annual fee. That's why I consider this card to be a moneymaker, and it literally pays you to keep it in your wallet. All right, so once you've earned all of these points, how do you actually use them? If you keep the ink cash by itself, your points are worth 1 cent each. So 90,000 points equals $900 in cash back or statement credits, which isn't bad at all. But if you want to unlock more value for those points, then you need to pair this card with a premium chase card like the Sapphire Preferred, Sapphire Reserve, Ink Business Preferred, or Sapphire Business Credit Card. Once you earn the sign-up bonus on your Ink Cash card, then you can combine these points with another premium chase card. It's really easy to move your points from card to card in the Chase app. So basically, you move your points from the Ink Cash card to one of Chase's premium credit cards, and then you can transfer those points to the travel partners. The Ink Cash itself is not able to transfer points to travel partners, but if you pair it with one of those premium Chase cards that has an annual fee and earns Ultimate Rewards points, then you unlock the availability to transfer points to travel partners. Check out the description for links to all of these cards if you're interested in applying. Here are some of my favorite redemptions for Chase Ultimate Rewards points. Hyatt Hotels. You can book luxury hotels all around the world for around 25,000 to 40,000 points per night. That means your 90,000 point bonus could cover multiple nights at a 5-star property. You can also book lower tier properties for as low as 5,000 points per night. I just recently had a wedding to go to, and the Hyatt property would have cost over $200 for the night if paying with cash, but only cost me 8,000 points. So you can get excellent value for your points when transferring your Chase Ultimate Rewards to Hyatt. Air Canada Aeroplan. I transfer my points to Aeroplan very often. You can fly business class to Europe for around 60,000 to 70,000 points one way. I like to transfer my Chase points to Aeroplan when there's a transfer bonus. They often run transfer bonuses throughout the year, up to 20% for Aeroplan. So if you have 90,000 points and there's a 20% transfer bonus, then all of a sudden that 90,000 points turns into 108,000 points when you transfer to Aeroplan, which is a great value. United Airlines. Transferring to United Airlines is great for domestic flights and partner awards through the Star Alliance network. I recently transferred Chase Ultimate Rewards points to United to book a round-trip flight to Greenland and back for around 70,000 points. British Airways. Transferring your points to British Airways is perfect for short-haul flights that would otherwise be expensive. You can book short-haul flights for around 10,000 Avios each way through British Airways, which can be a great deal. So this is where the Ink Cash goes from a simple cashback card to a travel hacking powerhouse. I look at this card as a workhorse for earning a ton of Chase Ultimate Rewards points in the 5X categories, and then I combine those points with my Sapphire card and transfer them to travel partners. When you combine this card with a premium Chase card, then it unlocks some really valuable travel redemptions. And even if you just want to cash out your points at 1 cent per point, then at least you can basically earn 5% cash back on your purchases if you're maxing out that 5X category. Then you can cash out those points for a statement credit and then use another card when purchasing travel and earn points on that purchase. So for example, I might book a flight for $900 with another card that earns 2x points per dollar. That means that'll earn 1,800 points on this purchase. Then I cash out my points on my Ink Cash card for a $900 statement credit, and I can just have them mail me a check in the mail that I can pay off my other credit card with. Now suddenly, those points are worth more than 1 cent per point because I earned 1,800 points on the purchase from my other card and just used those points to pay myself back. Now, if you aren't even sure if you can qualify for business credit cards and don't know how to fill out the application, you can click into this video right here and I'll walk you through it. And if you're interested in checking out some other business credit cards, I have more options for you. You can click into this next video right here and I'll see you over there.